Something strange has happened. As I mentioned, this is the 18th of June, 1984. Within the last 2 weeks, I have received 3 phone calls from Mike Wales. I passed on the gentleman's name and the weird phone number to you. Mike told me on the phone the other night that Ed Arthur and this guy tried a couple of months ago to make another recon over there. They listened to Ed Arthur's bullshit, checked out his stability, cut him out, and allegedly 2 of them went back over there. Surprisingly enough, they ran into a whole bunch of army people in the village and got themselves hassled and arrested. Whether it is a figment of Mike's imagination or not, I am not to say. Any inconsistencies in this can be cleared up. It has been a long day and I had been compiling notes and trying to make a rough outline. No apologies, that's just the way it is. Just a note of interest. A little thumbnail sketch of what brought the Diems down in 1964. Previously, the guerrilla bands of Viet Cong and North Vietnamese advisors had been operating in bands of about 150 people. By 1964, these had grown to super battalion strength units of 1,000 men or more. Meanwhile, these battalions had been identified by number, and they were bringing increasingly heavier armament, weapons. Some of them were coming in at that time from Cambodia. We were concerned, the Americans were concerned, over the enormously heavy losses suffered by the Vietnamese, and the press started attacking our policies in Vietnam. Majority Leader Mike Mansfield, he was extremely critical of the $400 million in U.S. aid being spent annually on South Vietnam. At that time, we had about 16,000 troops in the field. They were mostly advisors. And it slowly transcended our role from advisors to combatants. In that short period of time, the Buddhists started fighting for rights. On May 8, 1964, there was a huge demonstration at Hue, and the leaders of the Buddhists attempted many times to negotiate with the Diem regime, which was all Catholic regime. You go back to the old 2,000-year philosophy of, a war is a war, but a religious war is hell, and that is what it slowly became. And on June 11th, a Buddhist monk deliberately burned himself to death and became an instant Buddha burger. And he did this in front of the Cambodian. It wasn't an embassy, it was like a consulate office. And the suicide underlined the depth of the